Hello everyone, it's Patricia and welcome to Tester Tuesday. If you're a Scentsy fan and you like to hear about Scentsy scents, then stick around because today we're going to be discussing 3 more scents new to the catalog for the fall and winter Scentsy season 2020. So we're in round 4, so we're actually going to cover 3 scents, and then next week we're going to cover the last 3 scents. So there's no need to vote this week, but I do have 2 questions for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned. So how did we do last week? Well, we had 217 votes, so thank you so much. And in first place, I happen to have a bar because it's a returning scent from last year. It's this red colored wax and it's Caramel Apple Craze, and that had 26% of the vote. In second place, we have a new release, the blue colored wax of Best in Snow with 22%. And in third place, another red wax, another returning scent from last year, Snowkissed Cranberry with 21% of the vote. So let's talk about our first place scent this week. It is Caramel Apple Craze. This is a returning scent of the month from September 2019, and it came out with the Haunted Mansion Warmer. And on cold sniff, when you smell it, the intensity, it's pretty strong. It's in the fruity section, but one could argue it could be in the bakery section. And the scent description is creamy golden caramel, sweet red delicious apples, and whipped vanilla invite you to be a trick or treater again. So this one here, I will tell you, last year when I first experienced it, I didn't really like it because the first few hours are pretty intense. Do I get creamy golden caramel? Yes. This is a very caramel heavy scent. The creamy caramel seems to come in later when the vanilla creeps in, but I feel like it's a really strong caramel at the beginning. And the red delicious apples, Red Delicious, Macintosh, they're all kind of similar. So kind of along the line of a Johnny Appleseed type apple with a really rich caramel. Similar to a caramel that maybe you experienced if you tried the brick caramel sugar cookie. A little bit similar to that caramel. Now, they talk about whipped vanilla, and I find you don't really get that until it's closer to the end of the warming. And ironically, that's when I like this scent the best. So at the beginning, it is very red apple, and it's got this certain tone that kind of bugs my nose, and it's got the tiniest hint of maple that I pick up. And I don't know if maple's in the scent notes, but I feel like I just get the tiniest bit, and that's what I'm not crazy about. Now that after about 2 or 3 hours, that part kind of dies down a little bit. So then it becomes more of a just straightforward caramel, and then it becomes more of a creamy vanilla caramel. That's kind of the way it changes. Now, this is a very strong scent. So I would say when I first put it, what I do is I take 2 standard testers and I put them in the same warmer dish, 25 watt, free to fly. Here in my bedroom, it's probably 12 by 14. And I'm going to measure it one day. Yeah. And strength and throw, I would say it was 9 out of 10 easily. And I left it going 29 hours over a 3-day time span. So this scent, Caramel Apple Craze, is a terrific performer. You do have to like red apple scents, and you do have to like caramel scents. Now, if you're someone that likes Johnny Appleseed or caramel sugar cone combo, you may like this. Or if you liked the caramel sugar cookie brick, the caramel portion of that, you may like this. They're all slightly different, but you kind of see where I'm going with it. And I would say you could warm this most places. Open concept, definitely. It is definitely strong enough for an open concept. I would stay away from bedrooms and bathrooms personally, or maybe laundry rooms, but it depends. You can do whatever you like in Scentsy land. So what would I mix this with? Well, I actually always usually mix this with Johnny Appleseed to kind of tame down the caramel note. I like it better mixed with Johnny Appleseed, which is also a strong scent. Now, remember, if you're mixing it with a Johnny Appleseed, that is a shorter duration scent, so then the caramel will shine through later once Johnny Appleseed wears away. But this scent has come around for me. I'm happy to report that I do rather enjoy it. I was a little scared here in my bedroom, but it did very well. So will I repurchase this? I don't actually have to. I think I have like 5 bars left for my scent of the month kit last year. So I will warm those in my open concept area where it does really well. In a challenging area like that, I need all the strong scents I can get. So that is a good one, a good strong fall scent, and it is Caramel Apple Craze. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our second place scent this week. It is Best in Snow, which is a new release to the catalog, and it's more of a winter scent. if you're going to say fall or winter, I would say more winter. This is a new release in the fresh category. And on cold sniff, it's fairly strong to my nose. I will read you the scent description. It says frosted evergreen, cool mint, and a breath of pure icy air posed together in a prize-winning winter snapshot. Now it's funny, I'm holding the tester here and I just realized I have bars. I have a bar of it in there. I forgot to get the bar, but this is fine. The full bar gives you more of a full kind of representation, but this is good. So I took my 2 warmers and I put them here in my bedroom as I did with the other scent. And I would say the mint is very dominant in this scent. That is what I get the most. Frosted evergreen, it says. Yes, I would say you'd get that a little bit, only about a third or a quarter. But the cool mint and the icy air together gives you that mentholated, sweet, minty, cool, almost like a cool mint winter green gum. I need to kind of brush up on my gum scents, but it's very invigorating. It's very fresh. I have written down winter fresh gum, invigorating, a bit of menthol, eucalyptus vibe, sweet, refreshing, similar to a toothpaste. So if you like a toothpaste scent, you're probably going to like this. Now, it's funny. At the end of the warming, I will tell you, it changed a bit for me. The mintiness kind of left, and I was left with kind of like a woodsy vibe, very reminiscent to blonde wood and moonflower, that scent. So kind of like a grounded, soft, blonde wood scent. And it's really hard to describe what a blonde wood scent smells like, but it's kind of like an earthy scent. Now, I have noticed since I've done this, my notes here, that on the Scentsy website, there are 3 scents that have the breakdown. There's Autumn Road Trip that has all the scent notes broken down, Around the Campfire, and Best in Snow. And I checked Autumn Road Trip, and actually I was way off with saying that I smelled pumpkin because there's no pumpkin in it. But anyway, let's go to Best in Snow. So the top notes it says are Alpine Silver, which I don't even know what that is, Eucalyptus, and Cool Mint. So yes, definitely agree. Don't know about Alpine Silver, but the heart or the mid notes are Frosted Evergreen Leaves and Icy Air Accord. So I'm not sure what Icy Air Accord is, but definitely Icy Air and a frosted wintergreen is kind of like that, like cool, crisp, sweetened evergreen scent. And the base notes, it says it's fluffy white woods and musk. Anytime you see white woods or white amber or white anything, it's usually a bit sweeter and brighter. So yeah, just something to know. Anyway, if you're someone that likes minty type scents, say for instance, Just Breathe. If you like eucalyptus type scents, you may like this, but there's definitely way more mint than anything. So if you like Mad About Mint, you may like this. Mad About Mint is a medley of mints. This also has the tree wintergreen note in there. If you like the blonde wood and moonflower, if you like that component, you may like this towards the end. So where would I warm this? Well, this would probably do okay in an open concept. I'm not 100%, but it would be one that I would gamble with. You could warm this in a bedroom. You could warm this in a bathroom. You can warm this, maybe not a kitchen. It doesn't really smell like a kitchen scent to me, but it's very refreshing and crisp and cool and clean and sweet. So that's nice. Similar scents you could mix with this to change it up just a tad would be like Olaf. Very snowy spruce to kind of bump up the tree note. So I'm not crazy about very, very snowy spruce, but I'm in the minority there. And I would actually kind of want to try a lime because sometimes lime and mint go together nice. So you just never know. Will I repurchase this? Well, I just told you I already have one that I forgot to grab. And I'm definitely a mint lover. So if you're someone that likes mint, Best in Snow is definitely more mint dominant as compared to Slay All Day, which is a little bit more balanced between the woods and the mint. Okay, let's talk about our third place scent this week. It is Snowkissed Cranberry. This one here is a returning scent of the month from November 2019. And it's in the fruity section. And it's described as frozen pink cranberries trek through fresh fallen powder, white balsam, and glistening sugared woods. So like I just told you, we have a white note in there. So usually a little bit sweeter, a little bit brighter. And the cranberry, it says frozen pink cranberry. So this scent is not like the other cranberry scents that we have. Very Merry Cranberry is very fruity. Cranberry Garland is a little bit more tart and almost deep with some more woods in it. This is very bright, fresh, vibrant, sweet, zingy cranberry with almost like a perfumey or body care vibe that creeps in. That's kind of the way to remember them. So yes, I don't know what frozen pink cranberries are, but frozen citrus tends to give a bright, zingy, not effervescent, but very bright, volatile tone. Yes. Fresh fallen powder, I don't really know if that's a scent note. White balsam, anything, like I said, when you see white anything, it's usually kind of softens up that note. So balsam is usually aggressive, and white balsam obviously is a little bit brighter, sweeter. And then glistening sugared woods. Well, sugared anything obviously implies sweetness. And sugared woods, it kind of reminds me of the same like theme as plum and white woods, because you think woods, it's going to be very woodsy, but it's actually very sweet and body care like. So that's a good way to remember this. If that sounds like it's something you would like, then you want to pick up Snowkissed Cranberry. Now I put this here in my bedroom. I've worn this before. It's a favorite of mine. I'm just going to tell you. And this one did really, really well with my family. It had the highest family rating of 15 scents that I had them smell that were new to the catalog. So just something to know. It had 7 out of 8. Now here in my bedroom, strength was about 6 out of 10, which seemed a little bit lighter than I remember. But throw was about 7 out of 10. It just really fills the room. Might have even been a little bit more. It's just a great room filler at a lower, moderate intensity. And it does usually last a fair amount of time. So I've just turned off my warmer here. I have had it going over a 2-day span, and it was going for about 28 hours. I found it not as long lasting as before, but who knows? It could just be the environment, because I am warming it in the summer as compared to the winter. I find scents usually do a little bit better in winter months when you have a cool outside with the heat of your house versus people always ask, and Johanna asked me how I thought air conditioning factored in. Air conditioning and fans really are challenging to any scent. So that's sometimes why spring and summer scents are also at a disadvantage, because not only do they have differences in the scent pyramid so that they don't have as many base notes to make them as long lasting, but they also have to contend with air conditioning. So sometimes you have to really increase the amount of wax, or even sometimes the amount of warmers that you use in the spring and summer to get the same result as you would in fall and winter. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. How did this one do? It did fine. I love this scent. Highly recommend this scent to anybody. If you're someone that likes Blizzard Berry that we had in the bricks from 2019, I think it was, then you would probably really like Snowkissed Cranberry. They're kind of cousins to one another. I should have grabbed my Blizzard Berry brick. I think I might prefer Blizzard Berry just a tad, but this one's really good. And I did have this in my Scentsy Club. I removed it because I was pretty confident it was going to come back. So you could probably warm this in any area except open concept. In my house, I don't think it would work. It depends on how big your room size is and how tall your ceilings are, but medium to small rooms, this would be great. And if you wanted to mix things with this, I mean, you could probably offer up some mixes down in the comments below, but I think it's perfect on its own. I really, really, really enjoy this scent. And will I repurchase this scent? Yes, I would repurchase this scent, and I would recommend this scent. It's a good one. It's my favorite cranberry scent that Scentsy has, and it is Snowkissed Cranberry. So next week we are going to cover Perfect Pumpkin Pear, Evergreen and Grapefruit, and Pretty and Plaid. So I'm actually able to start warming those right away. But what I want to ask from you guys, I need 2 scents down in the comments below. What I want to know, because we always talk about scents in Tester Tuesday, I'm interested to see if there's been a scent that you have tried that was kind of an under the radar scent for you, and you've tried it and really, really fell in love and enjoyed it. So that could be from any season, any time frame, just maybe a scent that you heard about on YouTube that you thought, I'm going to take a risk and try that, and it turned out to be a love. So that's the first scent I want to hear about. The second scent I want you to think about is, for this catalog season, it could be a annual scent that we have all the time, or it could be a fall and winter kind of seasonal scent. I want you to look through, pick a scent that you have not tried, one that you've shied away from for some reason, and I want you to tell me that you're going to try a new scent to you, and I want you to tell me which one that is and maybe why you're taking a risk. As always, I want to thank you guys for spending the last few minutes with me. I love Tester Tuesday. It's a favorite weekly video that I do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do when we run out of testers, but we'll find out. We're still good for a while. And I will see you guys in the next video.